sense the wide receiver room, it seems like they've become pretty close this year, maybe even more so than other years. Just what have you seen from that group?
Yeah, they're a very close group. Everyone gets along. The biggest thing I think is they all like to watch each other succeed. So they're each other's biggest fans, and they're truly just all brothers.
And how hard is that in a year like this where a lot of guys are producing and now even Rasheed's coming back?
Yeah, I don't think it makes it easier now that they all, like I said, they're all each other's biggest fans. They root for each other. They want to see each other succeed, so I think it makes it easier.
What have these last few weeks like been with Rasheed in the meeting rooms? Like, what's his? I'm sure he's super anxious. He finally cracks. He must be
Yeah.
What's he been like?
Yeah, he's been his old self. Rasheed, he's like you said, he's ready to go. He's been in the meetings, taking good notes. He always takes great notes. Knows what to do. So yeah, he's his normal self.
To you, how do you look yesterday? I know it's not necessarily like the most rigorous
Yeah.
practice, but just seeing him with the rest of the group for the first time.
Yeah, he looks good. He looks in good shape, and he's been doing what he's supposed to been doing since he's been gone. So yeah.
The last time we talked to you, I asked you just about the bad luck that you've had the last couple of years.
Mhm.
How do you feel now on the brink of, for the first time really since you've been the receivers coach, of having all your guys
Yeah.
together and healthy?
Yeah, it's like you said. This is really probably the first time since I've been here that everyone's here, and the biggest part, I just hope everyone stays healthy and we can keep it going and kind of get a game streak going that way, not the other way. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited.
Just a follow-up to what Jesse was asking about how close this group is. As a former college wide receiver yourself, how unique is that to the wide receiver position
Yeah.
group?
Yeah, sometimes they get bad. I mean, us receivers get some bad raps every once in a while, being, selfish and all that. But like I think, like I said earlier to him about just they're brothers. Like they really just love hanging out, love being with each other. Like when they're not in the building, they're doing something together outside of the building. So I think that's just special, and I enjoy being able to be a part of that and kind of help them do that.
Connor, when you watch the tape this year, I know it's essentially 3 games, but what
Yeah.
do you appreciate most about Xavier's ability to be just a route runner, not necessarily be a guy that is just strictly up and down speed?
Yeah, I think sometimes not just even him, but some receivers when they come out from college into the pros, they kind of get a bad knock on them for being fast and thinking that they just only can do one thing just because they're fast. But I said it earlier too. I thought he did a good job this offseason of developing and improving on areas that me and him talked about going into the offseason. And everyone knows, and you can see it on tape, he's not just a straight line, I'm going to just run track out here. He's a football player, so it's great having him.
Were you trying to work in the offseason? Were you trying to work more on like short areas, like stuff, or was it more intermediate type of footwork routes? How do you get in and out of your breaks?
Yeah, I'd probably say like the second part, the intermediate. I think that's the hardest part for any receiver. That's probably the area where all receivers need to improve on, that intermediate area. And then just with him, just learning how to use his speed. Like, it's just like a pitcher. You don't want to just throw your fastball all the time. You need secondary pitches. So he has to learn how to, look like he's running 100 miles per hour, but really be running 80. So, and like I said, I think he did a good job in the offseason doing that.
Last one, anyone?
You mentioned that the receivers can sometimes have the stereotype of being selfish, but this group obviously has got the "everybody got to eat" motto.
Yeah.
I mean, do you like seeing that? I mean, is that something that you embrace too?
Yeah, I think, and I told the group at the start of the year, like, it doesn't matter if we win 2-0 or 100-0. I don't care if you guys get 100 catches or 0 catches. The most important part is to win. And I think they buy into that. The whole team does, and that's why we are who we are.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.